Hey gamers, Chuck Siegert back at it again. Today I'm going to do mission number 4 of the Battle of Britain medium campaign, 4 out of 5. If you remember last mission, we sent out 3 pilots. We lost 1. Tom Consul was killed. We have replaced him with Pilot Young. Now we are going, our guys have lost a lot of stress, so we are ready to go with mission day number 4. So the first thing we do, draw target cards. According to our recon, we can draw up to 4. Radar stations, bogey, small, objective. Place 1 radar station counter in each approach and center area. Interesting. Rail yard, secondary, 1 bogey, soft. Sector stations. Objective, place 1 sector station in each approach and center area. Bonus, reduce the next target's printed approach bogey numbers by 1. So we got a center bogey and and then a command center. Hard, small, dispersed, bonus, reduce the next target's printed center bogey number to 0. Ooh, I like that. Let's look at victory points, shall we? And send a lot of aircraft out on these missions. I am going to choose the radar station, keep the rail yard as a secondary. Now the radar station uses these special target counters that we made up. Rather than all 5 of them being in the center and you just fly there and drop bombs until they're all dead, these are spread out around the board so that you actually have to fly to them, decide who's going where and doing what in order to destroy them. So we have selected the target. That is number 10, so that is a red target. 2 barrels of fuel, 2 stress per pilot. Okay. So I can send up to 7 aircraft, but I only have 13 barrels of fuel, so I can't send 7 aircraft. And if I want to do target 43... that's a green one, so maybe I could do that one as a secondary yet, because that's no stress, no nothing. But I got to send enough aircraft to do this. Bogey pops up. There's 1 target bogey, 1 possibly 5 bogeys plus a bogey popping up. We are not planning on a secondary. Just not going to plan it. I am going to send my 3 Stuka pilots and 2 and 3 whoops, that's an HE-111. That would not be a very good fighter to throw. Okay, those guys still have stress. Brecker still has stress. Mueller is lightly stressed, but I need him for air attack, so I'm going to send Gruber. So I'm sending 3 bombers, 2 fighters, and let's hope that works. So we've assigned pilots, prepare for mission, we bomb them up. All right, I'm going to bomb these guys up with little SC-50s. They are +1 versus soft, but this doesn't say soft. It's small, which is -1. You know what? I was thinking I would go with a whole ton of bombs, but I'm rethinking that now. I think I'm going to whip an SC-500 and 2 small ones. Rather than a whole ton of little ones. Because these would require a 10 to hit after he dives. And they'll find it a lot simpler to You need a 5, 7, 10 to put one hit in. My original thinking was, well, I only need one hit, but then I reread it and saw the small. So we'll do it this way. Fighters are obviously expecting to get involved in a lot of heck and havoc, so they are not bringing any weaponry. I'm adding Brecker to the group. I'm going to send 6 aircraft. So let me mark who's going on here. We've got Gruber is flying with his target number 10. We've got Gruber flying it. And we've got Brecker flying it. We got our newbie Young flying it. He's not a newbie, he's skilled, so that's all good. We got Hittmeyer, Steinbacher, and Eichrick. Okay, SO points left, we have 1. We have prepared for mission. Draw a target bound event card, which is the bottom one, or top one, I'm sorry. Assign one pilot in your squadron a skill for 0 points. That -3 stress sure looks good. I'm actually going to look for Beschütz. And put that on one pilot in my squadron. What Beschütz does, in case you cannot read it, Beschütz expend. When you suffer a destroyed result, instead draw a minor hit counter. Not that we've gotten any destroyed things at all. You know, that certainly is not what's happening. I'm going to put it on Eichrick. So he's got that. All right, that can go this way. One and one. Let's see what we got here. 37 millimeter special sight indicator. I always like those. Rifleman, 37 millimeter. 20 millimeter. Those aren't really fun. Special sight indicator. Replace that with a special sight. And that special sight is photo, same and low, 1 recon. I always use an extra recon. Okay, now we get back to place aircraft, choose altitude. Well, we're going to stay away from this 37 millimeter. We're going to come in high because they need to be at high. Place aircraft. That's right. I'm not just in the center. I got to go all abouts. So we're pretty spread out. We're assigning one fighter to each Ju-87. And the fighters are at low because they're thinking that's when they're going to need to escort the guys. Okay, remove proper number of fuel barrels. Well, 6 means 12. We're going to have 1 fuel barrel left. Let's hope we don't get a target that requires more fuel than that. Yeah, this might not have been a good move, but anyway. Determine and place bogies. Now, there is 1 bogey center, 1 bogey each approach. And it spawns a bogey, so we got bogey, so we got to remember that. I don't think I could have gotten a better pull than that. 4 no bogeys and a bogey. You've got to love when that kind of thing happens. So there's only one bogey out there, and he's in the center. So it's going to be interesting how he chooses who to go after. Intel air adjustment. Well, now, my Intel air adjustment says to remove 2 sights and 1 bogey. The bogey goes away. And 2 sights. Well, let's get rid of this one. And... ooh, wait a minute. We'll leave him there. Get rid of these 2 37 millimeters. Again, because I have to come in low, or I have to dive to low, and I don't want them around. All right, Intel air adjustment is done. Draw over target event card. This is the middle. The first pilot that rolls a 10 on an attack roll permanently increases their zeal stat by 1. Well, yeah, that's we like that one. We'll keep that handy. Place turn counter in 1. These are not -1 turn, so we are in the 1. Over target resolution, obviously there is none. Dive bombers dive to low. Fast pilots attack. Everybody moves. There are no bogeys. We actually got to go back. Because first things first, got to draw a bogey. And there is one. All right. Now, aircraft move. Bogey moves. He's got 1 of 3 places he can go to. So I'm going to use my D6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. So he comes over here to play with Brecker. Advanced turn counter, we go to turn 2, draw a bogey. No bogey. All right, fast pilots attack. Well, Mr. Brecker just happens to have a situational awareness, so he is going to attack. Let's see what he gets to attack. French. 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 Oh, this is getting a little ridiculous. There we go. Found a hurricane, green. -1. All right, Brecker's on the attack. Brecker is +1. And the enemy is -1s, and maneuvers obviously in the 109s are 0, so Brecker is +1, +2 on his choice of attacks. He is going to do in my sights. In my sights with a +2. 6 is 8. +2 attack. So, Brecker is friendly ATA +1, enemy ATA -1. Position, nothing. Action result +2, so Brecker is +4. 8 to destroy. Shakes a 10. Mr. Brecker gets another kill. Hurricane goes down. That makes Mr. Brecker an ace. So he gets a choice now of a +1 ATA or a +1 ATG for becoming an ace. For becoming an ace, Brecker gets an ATA of +1. Now, that's for becoming an ace. If he becomes a double ace, he can make it ATA +2. Also, if Brecker survives the campaign, I get an extra victory point for him being an ace. So that is all good. We have no other battles. We have an aircraft that's same and low, so we do get the recon. And that's it. So we go to slow pilots attack. We don't have any. Aircraft move. I keep forgetting that there are targets outside here to hit. So the aircraft have moved. Oh, by the way, we do have an attack here. I'm going to go back. We have a rifleman that can fire at Young. Young is not doing anything. So 6 or 11. Young is a 5, so he missed. Okay. Aircraft moved. There's nobody moving. Bogies and bandits moved. There are none left. Advanced turn counter. We go to start of turn 3. Draw for a bogey. Come on, one more no bogey. That's all we need. One more no bogey. Ha! I love it. All right. Fast pilots attack. We do have Eichrick has a SE or SA. So he's going to dive to low. They all are. And Eichrick is attacking this radar station. He is dropping his single 500. He needs 5, 7, 10 because it is small. He needs 6, 8, 11. His dive, he gains +2. His ATG is 0. So he gains +2. So now he needs 4, 6, 9 for 1 bomb. 8. He's actually would have scored 2 hits, but this radar station is gone. Heitmeyer gets a sight. I'm sorry, Eichrick gets a sight. Bandits and sights attack. There are no bandits, but this guy gets a shot. Now he can have a shot of either one of them. Odd, even. He's shooting at Heitmeyer. The Ju-87 has a robustness of 0, so it's just a normal shot. Heitmeyer is not avoiding. A 7. He actually puts a minor hit in Heitmeyer. Yellow. A loud noise. Okay, loud noise means something. A loud noise means -1 maneuver this turn. Well, he's not going to maneuver anyway, so that's it for sights attack. Slow pilots attack. Heitmeyer is dropping his bomb here. He also is dropping the big bomb. He needs 5, 7, 10s, anything higher than a 5. Small, so he needs higher than a 6. He has an ATA of +2, so anything higher than a 4. His dive +2, so anything higher than a 2. 2+. And he shakes a 3, so this radar station is destroyed. Heitmeyer gets a kill. There he is. Well, that made Heitmeyer an ace. Now, being an ace, when you're a bomber, you actually, well, you could choose ATA, I suppose, but he's going to take an ATG +1. Same situation. If he survives the campaign, I get an extra victory point for that too. Over here, Steinbacher is dropping his big bomb. He needs 5 or higher. He is +3, so it's small, so he needs 6 or higher. He is +3, so he needs 3 or higher. His dive +2, so he needs 1 or higher. Ooh, just barely, but he got it. Steinbacher gets a sight. So that gives him 4 kills. Okay. Slow pilots have all attacked. Aircraft move. He's going over here. He's coming in here. Yeah, he's going to come over here and help him. And he's coming in here. I guess they all could have, anybody could have gone whatever direction they want. Bogies and bandits move. There are none. So we advance turn counter. This is turn 4. shaking for a bogey. One more no bogey, come on. I love it. No bogey. All right. Dive bombers dive to low, too late. They're already down there. Fast pilots attack, don't have any of those. Sights and bandits attack. This sight has a choice, odd, even. He's going after Hitmeyer. He's a lot more dangerous. So Hitmeyer is going to take a stress and go evasive. Four or six. A 4 is a light wound. So Hitmeyer gets another yellow. Ooh, that one's a little more dangerous. A scalp wound. Scalp wound. Roll for safe landing. Miss 1 day. That's what the little star means. So he's going to miss a day, and he has to shake for safe landing when we get back, which is not a positive. All right, these bombs are gone. Slow pilots attack. Well, Hitmeyer's going after this one. He is dropping his whole load. He needs 9. It is small, so he needs 10. But he's got +2, so he needs 8s. 2 bombs, 2 dice, need an 8. And shook 2 1s. Okay. That radar station is still alive. Steinbacher is going after this one. He's got 2 9s, needs 10s, but he's a +3, so he needs 7s. Only got 7 if I total the 2 of them. Okay, guys, you're really upsetting me here. Ice Reich. Dropping 2. But he's a +0. So he needs 10s. He got one! He got a 10, destroyed the site. Huh. Which gives him 2 kills so far. The other thing it does, with the 10, first pilot that rolls a 10 on an attack roll permanently increases their zeal stat by 1. And the crowd loves it. They're begging for more. Here we are. Excellent. Let's see. Does Young have... He's -2. -3. He would need an 11. We are not going to be able to destroy that last one. We don't have any bombs left. The only aircraft that can strafe, remember in the rules, strafing can only be done by FF guns, fixed forward guns. And they all have ATGs of 2 or less. So -2 or less. So they would need 8s. Well, Young needs a 10. Brecker needs a 10. All right. Well, aircraft move. Here's the problem. We're running out of... All right. Everybody is at the end of turn 4. Everybody's going this way. Young is staying. This means he's probably going to have to shake on the out of fuel thing. Not to mention a bogey might show up on him, so that may not have been the wisest move ever, but we want this target. Okay, so all the aircraft have moved. Bogies and bandits moved. They don't have any advanced turn counter. This is the start of turn 5. Please give me a no bogey. I'm beginning to think I took all the bogeys out last night. So he gets lucky there. Dive bombers dive to low. Fast pilots attack. Sights attack. This 20 millimeter is going to take a pot shot at Young. Young is grabbing a stress. A pair of 6s. So Young gets a yellow. -1 stress. All right. Slow pilots attack. Young is attacking. He needs -2. He needs 10. That's -1. He actually does need an 11. So, never mind. He waited up there for nothing. Because I was going to use his Horido and get the kill, but I forgot the small. Alright, well, aircraft move. These guys are off the board. Hitmeyer's into a pre-approach area. Young is going here. That's the end of turn 5. So these guys are all safe as far as getting home. Hitmeyer's going to have to shake on the safe landing thing. Should be 100% correct. If it's not, well, then I'm a cheater. The good news is my opponent doesn't notice my cheating. Honestly, I'll check it in a little bit. But Heitmeyer needs to make a safe landing shake. Okay, this event card no longer is necessary because we used it up. So Hurricane goes back here. These guys are gone. We draw a homeward bound event card, which is the bottom one. Save this card, discard to perform a priority R&R for 0 SO points. Oh yeah, we're going to save that. That's a saver. Wounded pilots and damaged aircraft roll for safe landing. Heitmeyer is going to roll for safe landing. 3 or less, aircraft is destroyed and pilot is killed. 4+ safe landing. 5. Heitmeyer makes it safe, but he does have a scalp wound which will require 1 day rest, so he's pretty much out of the campaign. So it's a good thing he survived because he's my ace. JU-87 pilot. All right, let's see here. Record mission outcome. That pretty much sucks. We didn't use any SO points, so we still have 1 SO point. Target is damaged, but not destroyed, so we don't get any points for it. By rule, if it's not destroyed, it gets shuffled back in. So let me shuffle this back in. Add target stress to all pilots. Everybody gets 2. Yay! Just a moment here. I'm going to shuffle these just a little bit more. Okay, we're set for our last mission. 2 additional stress. So let's see. Heitmeyer goes to 3. Eisrich gets 2. Steinbacher gets 2. Young gets 2. I'm going to clean up this mess. All my stress guys are laying in here somewhere. Let's see. Brecker picks up 2, so he goes to 4. Young gets 2. And he goes to 3. Pilot stress recovery, all pilots. So again, these guys did not fly, so they get 2 plus their cool. So he's down to only 1 stress. Hecht is now out of stress, so my 110s are possible options for tomorrow's mission. Brecker gets rid of 1, goes to 2. Hitmeyer gets rid of 1 and goes to 2. Eisrich has 0 cool, so he doesn't get rid of any. Steinbacher has 1 cool, goes down to 1. Young has 1 cool, goes down to 1. Gruber has 1 cool, so he goes down to 2. And Brecker has 1 cool, so he goes down to 3. Got some seriously stressed out pilots after that mission. And we've got 1 pilot that's got a scalp wound, so he's going to miss the mission. I don't have enough stress to activate my medic, so he has to sit out mission 5. So thank you very much once again. At the end of 5, or at the end of 4 missions. Oh, pilot stress and experience. Here we go. Gruber, nobody died, so Gruber gets 2. Brecker gets 2. Heitmeyer gets... Nope, the target wasn't destroyed, so they each only get 1. Gotta remember that. I'm trying to cheat. Young gets 1. Steinbecker gets 1. Eisrich gets 1. Okay. Pilot promotion, there are none. I can't activate a medic because I only have 1 SO left. So that is the end of the game. Thank you once again, guys. Hope you enjoyed mission number 4. I've got 1 more mission day to go through. We'll see if we can do a secondary on that one. Have a great day. And remember, you can reach me on Facebook or through BGG on the Stuka Leader entry on BGG. Thanks again.